Before I had started at Full Sail, I had worked for 5 years taking care of individuals with intellectual disabilities, wondering if this is really what I wanted to do with my life. I had always thought I wanted to be a sportscaster and cover sports for the rest of my life. But then I started my journey in journalism, not feeling the same drive I did when watching sports. Because of that though, I have always followed the three major sports from the time I was 11 until today. And I truly love the process to be successful at something a person has committed their entire life to. Because of that, this led to my very early love of fantasy sports as I quickly became a champion and a fantasy superhero that always wanted a new challenge to face. Because of that, it led to me eventually trying my hand at daily fantasy sports, so that I could make a profit off of my ability to feel the exhilaration of winning on a new level and facing new challenges. Until I finally realized not only should I be playing these, but I should be on XM talking about fantasy sports, my experiences, and why I continue to do it even when I lose. And ever since I decided to pursue my passion for media, I've begun to face the challenges I had always wanted to face. I always say that I like to do things the hard way because I can then push myself past my own self-imposed limits. Getting through the tough times in my life, whether it was finding a job I could love as much as sports, or even believing I could still become a sportscaster even after all this time has passed. I was lost and fought my own self-doubt for years before I got to the point of saying, I want to go back to school. I did not believe a life where sports was my full-time job was still a possibility for me, and I did not believe I could face new challenges head-on. And so I settled for a life of helping others who needed help to live their daily lives to the fullest instead of living my own. It wasn't until another significant moment happened in my career that I had chosen outside of sports that I realized I was truly missing out on life itself. I was choosing instead to do things a much easier way, therefore not facing the challenges and difficulties I do now. It wasn't until then that I knew I could thrive under not so familiar challenges and achieve the truest form of professional and personal success.